Yo, what's up? What's up? What it do? You already know what it is, man. That's that peace and talk. Now, peace and love. My bad. Peace and love, man. Peace and love / peace and poetry, man. We gonna do a little talk and poetry, real talk. And you already know, read the little Bible scripture. And man, just try to get that, get a little good little spiritual insight, man. For real, for real. Eat. You know what I'm saying? A family that eat together, family that eat together, succeed together. A family that eat together, build a bond like no other. For real, for real. So that's what I'm trying to do, man. Just build me a little family, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even about who following who and following. You follow the leader. It ain't even nothing about that, man. It's about building a family, being a leader in your own aspects of life. And that's what it is. I mean, and I was really thinking earlier, really though, if people wasn't I ain't just gonna say everybody ain't leaders in their own way, but what I'm saying is if people wasn't influenced by either their environment or their society or, you know what I'm saying, maybe their parents or somebody at school or somebody they looked up to, then what type of person would they be? You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of decisions would they make? I mean, because a lot of these peoples, I mean, it can be anything. A lot of these peoples, probably went to college and hate their job right now because their parents pushed them to, or somebody probably, the biggest gangster done got 20, 30 years because of their environment or because they seen somebody that did something that looked cool to them, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be anything, but I wonder what's the decisions that person would have made if it wasn't for, you know what I'm saying, even church people who go to church, or, you know what I'm saying, go to church, like, because of their family grew up in church. Like, what's the decision that you, like, what do you want to do with your life? You know what I'm saying? And I be thinking about that, like, a lot of people, man, don't even make their own decisions, bro. But the word is we got freedom of, we got our own will to do whatever we want to do. But when you think about it, it's like, do we really? Everything is an influence, bro. Everything. But then they want to say that the negative, let's just say like somebody gang banging or whatever, that's a bad influence. But then again, though, it's both ways, because you probably making somebody do something that they don't want to do in reality, but that's how they was raised, or that's how you want them to be. That's what you taught them to be. What's the right way? You know what I'm saying? So people really never just really probably make their own decisions in life, period, bro. When you get older, yeah, you probably go your own way, but you already mentally trained since a youngin' to act a certain way or do certain things, to where it's like now when you grown, you don't have that mentality of, you know what I'm saying, of you still tied in with how you grew up. So, man, really though, on the cool, it's like, shoot, man, I don't know, man. It seemed like I just really want to just know, like, where the leaders at, because I feel like we all was influenced in every decision that we made, man, especially when we was younger, whether it's from our parents, the school system, or whatever. For real, for real. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the decisions and the stuff that I be talking about, you wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't get it. Like, you not, certain things gonna get looked down upon sometime, even though I'm talking real and positive stuff. You know what I'm saying? But certain things probably get looked down upon because of it ain't in the norm. It ain't in the normal. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, I just want to see where people's minds would be at if they could just make their own decision, man. You know what I'm saying? They say we got free will, but in reality, I don't think so. I don't even think so, bro. Because the whole system and this whole system of everything, no, we ain't got our own will. We can't have our own will because everything is already influenced on how your parents wanted or how they great grandparents. You know what I'm saying? So really, it's like, in a sense, man, we really don't have our own free will, man. Real talk. But see, that's how come I'm gonna make my decision whether anybody like it or not. But see, everybody don't rock like that. Some people don't know how to be a leader. Being an outsider is it's a form of leadership, because everybody can't be an outsider. Some people got to be part of something. You know what I'm saying? Some people gotta be part of something that everybody else is part of. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way that they can be themselves, is if they be part of something everybody else is part of. Some people don't know how to, like I said, go back to how can you think? How can you be a leader yourself? You know what I'm saying? If 100 people join this right here, do you got the mind frame to, even though this right here sounds right, you know what I'm saying? You got the mind frame to do what's right with you? Or do you just want to, well, everybody else did this, so I'm going to do this, even though I know this right? You know what I'm saying? Like, some people just got to have a brain to think for them. And that's the honest truth. And I just really just want to know, like, it ain't nothing I want to know. I'm just saying, like, when it comes down to it, man, we don't really have it ain't no free will, man, to act how you really want to act, because everything is already designed for us to just keep everything doing. It's just to keep everything going how it is, man, basically. Real talk, though. But I'm going to jump on into this Bible reading, man. That was just a thought that I had early. For real. I'm always on Proverbs, man. For real, because Proverbs and Psalms, I'm going to read Psalms, though. That's a good guidance. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm going to jump into it. All right. Happy is everyone fearing Jehovah, who is walking in his ways, for you will eat the toil of your own hands. Happy you will be, and it will be well with you. Your wife will be like a fruit-bearing vine in the innermost parts of your house. Your sons will be like slips of olive trees all around your table. So basically, whoever with Jehovah, the Jehovah of armies, and what makes the Jehovah of armies, in my point of view, is love, kindness, happiness, compassion, and all the above. That's what makes the Jehovah of armies. I mean, when you read certain things, or, you know what I'm saying, that's how I got it, the Jehovah of armies, from my mother and father. Like, for real, what makes up his army? Because I used to think, like, because everybody be talking about war in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Before I got my understanding, it was always a war. I'm going to come down and I'm finna nigga wreck shop. Nigga, I'm finna murder this nigga. I want revenge on this nigga. I want vengeance on this nigga. So I'm thinking, like, damn, war. It's time to go to war. But really, though, I'm thinking now, like, man, let's fight a war of loving kindness, and let's let the best people win of loving kindness. Let's shower somebody with so much love that nigga it kill them. You hear me though? For real though. So Jehovah of armies, my pops and my mother army is compassion, kindness, love, humility, being strong-minded, well-grounded. You know what I'm saying? For real though, just smart, just everything, every quality that's good. That's the Jehovah of armies, and that's the army that I'm fighting with. You know what I'm saying? Now, just because I'm full of love and kindness, don't think I'm finna take any type of bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that they is either. But I'm just giving you, that's what it is, Jehovah of armies. When you read that, you know what I'm saying? Because you might read it and say Jehovah, it might say Jehovah of armies gonna put a nigga under the, you know, it might say Jehovah of armies gonna use you as a footstool. That means like he gonna stomp on you and stuff. So you see what I'm saying? So it can go any and all ways, but how I'm looking at it, like my Jehovah of armies, because what makes my Jehovah is my mother and the father. That's what makes my Jehovah. My aspect of my Jehovah. I ain't got nothing to do with the Jehovah Witnesses, the Kingdom Halls, or none of that. What makes my Jehovah is a true God. You dig what I'm saying? It can be a devil's or whatever, it doesn't matter. I got my understanding, but a true God. It ain't got to be the strongest, the powerfulest, or none of that. but it's somebody that's true, that done been there for me since day one, who gonna ride for me until it's over with. But hopefully, it ain't no hopefully. The hope and faith part of this right here, it's been done with. We gonna do it. And I'm gonna do it like this right here. Basically, let me see. And yeah, that's what that is right there. But I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna jump off into this little reading right here. Read this little poem. Love, peace, and happiness in all ways. Hope for us. Happiness and kindness that is giving plenty much. Love with good intentions. I want the world to know and hope the world listen to my poetic mission. To please and satisfy a woman that's fully formed in my mental. I want your heart forever, not to use it as a rental. I want to send shocks of pleasure from your titties to your pleasure zone. Shocks that gives off ecstasy equivalent of a missile. I'm going to lead you straight to me with no riddle, no code to crack. Follow this trail of love to my open arms so our minds and feelings can relax. This trail is narrow with not many people on it. They had the chance but didn't recognize love, or just did it, or was just crazy enough not to even want it. I want you, and I gotta have you in all ways. A beautiful woman that would never hurt me and is here to stay. I would never let anyone take your place. Your soul is safe. Your heart won't ache. I will eat your pussy like the sweetness of a freshly baked cake. Let your juices run down my throat, delicious as it runs like a stream, and my tongue is the boat. Sex will be amazing. Here is the pleasures of the note. You feel me? That's just something from me to my wife, man. And yeah, I'm at this crib, man, trying to do a podcast, man. Every time I'm trying to do something, man, somebody is pulling up or something, man. That's right there be pissing me off, though. You know what I'm saying? For real, like the phone get listen, it's funny, because the phone and nothing don't get the ringing or nothing, nigga, till I get on this thing, though. For real. It be pissing me off, bro. Like, all of a sudden, just phone ringing. You know what I'm saying? Man, that right there, man, made me want to slump me a nigga, bruh. For real. Hey, I'm finna read a little bit into the Bhagavad Gita, bruh. For real, hold on, man. Niggas right here be pissing me off, bro. I might as well go ahead and say it now because it was already going into recording and it's live. You know what I'm saying? It's live, so it ain't nothing I can do about it. So it is what it is. These niggas don't want me to come up anyway. You know what I'm saying? These niggas don't want to see a nigga shine. Nigga, that's on everything. Everybody hating on a nigga. Niggas don't want to see a nigga do better. Nigga, that's anywhere you go. For real. Don't nobody want to see you do better anywhere you go. Niggas always, you know why they don't want to see you do better? Because they scared that you gonna always do better than them. Real talk. They scared you gonna always do better than them. And that's what it is. For real. But it is what it is. Let me read a little bit about this Bhagavad Gita, and I'm going to let y'all go, man. Let y'all handle y'all business, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? Hold on right quick.